Yeah. Did that produce, did that produce an agreement?
No.
Wishful thinking?
No, not an agreement. I think it's important that we continue to talk, but we need to raise enough revenue to pay our bills, so we're still working on it.
And they told us that they said, Dave Reed said, we have put on the table a $1.2 billion tax and revenue package that will balance the budget, and we're awaiting responses from
Well, there's a couple of things.
House D's. So have you responded to that?
There's a couple of things. One is that we sent over a budget yesterday, a spending plan for 1.36 billion, not 1.2. One and two, there's some discussions about you have to pay for that with real revenue and have it be there so that it actually go into work and pay your bills. So we're still trying to work through that because we believe that the 1.2 doesn't pay the bills because that's not what it's on the governor's desk. So you need to fix that, and you need to fix it with real revenues, and we're still trying to work with them to get that done.
Well, is there? Dave Reed also mentioned other options, but he didn't elaborate. Do you know what those other options are? Can you elaborate?
Find out. We need a few other options, but we need to find something we can agree on with all five parties. I mean, there's two other caucuses here too. There's the Senate R's and the Senate D's that are part of, and the governor, part of these negotiations. And I think it's important that they're involved.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how far or close? How close are you?
I think it's an 8.
Put a $1.25 billion revenue package on the table, tax and non-tax revenue to both the Senate, the House D's, and the governor today. We will be prepared to vote that as soon as everybody comes on board.
What did they say as to why they can't be on board, or did they say that they can't be on board?
Look, folks have looked at various taxes. I know, the Senate and the governor's office have looked at this tax on people's utility bills. We just don't have support for that in the House. Like I said, we put 1.25 on the table, balances the budget, gets us moving into next year. When folks are ready to vote for that, we'll be ready to vote for it.
So this is it? That's the package?
1.25. That's what we need to balance the budget. That's what we've said all along. That's the package we have. As soon as they're ready to vote it, we're ready to go.
Nothing else is